Alright, hello everybody, it's me, Clock, and today we're going to be playing another short visual novel called 7 Minutes in the Closet. A, horror visual novel. What could go wrong? It's 7 minutes in the closet. That's a good one, bro. You were shoved into this closet with this stranger not even 10 seconds ago. This wasn't how you were expecting the night to go. Not at all. So what's your name?
Huh?
Oh, this is voice acted. Oh, very nice. Your name?
Oh. Sorry. It's Callie.
Short for California. Very cool. Your eyes come into focus as they finally adjust to the darkness of the closet. What a unique name. It fits you. What a unique name.
Oh. Yeah. I guess. My parents wanted a girl.
Oh.
So I ended up with this.
I mean, that's not that bad of a name. Oh! He shifts around awkwardly, rubbing his forehead with the back of his thumb. Chatter from outside of the closet's door fills the deafening silence between the two of you. So, are we gonna, like, show each other our Pokemon card collection? Like, what are we doing for 7 minutes, man?
What's your name?
Oh, you know, my name is Chat. Which his name is actually Peanuts.
Oh. You look it.
Get wrecked, Chat. Chat, you look like a Peanuts. Yeah, Chat, you do look like a Peanuts. I've never gotten that before. No, you have. Thank you. You say thank you, Chat. You be a good Chat.
You're welcome.
Great, it just got a whole lot more awkward now that greetings were exchanged. Was that your way of flirting?
Nah, I'm just trying to make the 7 minutes get by faster.
Okay. You feel relieved or offended? Okay. I feel... Chat, you feel relieved. Yeah.
I hate ads.
I hate ads. No, Chat, don't be gay. Respectfully, you didn't want to kiss this stranger either.
Why are you saying like that?
Chat, you're so mean. What the hell? You're so mean to this guy, man. You're supposed to be in 7 minutes in heaven. No reason. It's just cramped in here. Yeah.
No idea how people find this game appealing.
Well, kissing is quite fun. It's nice. Once you get over the fact that you're swapping spit, kissing can be pretty cool, I guess. Maybe. Just a maybe. You know, we don't have to find out today. But I think it might be worth a try. I don't even like making out. Then you suck at kissing, bro. Skill issue. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Actual skill issue. People our age don't usually think with their brains. I think you're an outlier.
It just feels invasive to just cram two strangers into a closet like this without their consent.
Well, usually we have the okay, wait. Usually you do like spin the bottle and there's like a level of consent there. Never mind, this is weird. That's true. Regardless of what your answer would have been to the game, you're pushed in here with Callie. I'm saying I'm not surprised you'd make out with him. You know, if I was a young man, if I was his age, sure. People here didn't usually concern themselves with the feeling of others. Your hometown was rotten to the core, almost to the point you think something inherently makes everyone act like this. Something deep within the soil that pulls out the worst of the worst within others. Oh.
If it were my choice, I wouldn't have shown up in the first place.
Wait, what?
But I dorm with the idiot hosting.
Oh. Unlucky.
Lee.
Your eyes blink blankly.
His nickname is Dinger.
Bro, your roommate's name is Dinger? That's amazing, bro. You know what? I'm not gonna lie, Callie. Dinger sounds like he's a lot more fun than you right now. Dinger was the star baseball player when you still went to high school, despite being a grade below you. Asshole was an understatement. You only came because your friend begged you. Okay. I hate him. He's interesting. I hate him.
He has that effect on people.
Yep.
I thought starting college this fall would mellow him out or something.
I think he got upset that we said we hated him. There's no way.
I know. It was wishful thinking.
This was a long 7 minutes. Mindlessly, Callie goes to turn the door handle and jiggles it back and forth. It's for naught, though. What made you think that'd work? He shrugs.
Worth a try? It's getting stuffy in here.
A blood-chilling scream cuts the air before he can pull his hand off the doorknob. What? What? It makes the both of you jump in shock. Excuse me?
Sounds like they're having fun.
What? Excuse me, who? What are they doing? He presses his ear on the door to get a sense of what was going on outside of the door. Your only source of light is from the crack below the door. There's no space for you to bend down and manually look outside. They actually lock you in the closet? Yeah, they lock you in the... Have you guys never played this game? Bro, they lock you in a closet for 7 minutes with the other person and you're supposed to make out. You don't have to make out, but that will make the time go a lot faster. And you can do more than make out too, by the way. Just saying. Okay.
I can't hear much.
Can I get a hydrate check too, by the way? Shadows of feet shuffle around frantically, and you can't make sense of where or why they're running. Please don't leave us in the closet. The doorknob to the door turns frantically, as if someone were desperately trying to get in. A loud thud hits the wood of the door. And then another. And another. Callie jumps back instinctively, almost tripping over his own feet in the process. Thankfully, there's no space to let that happen. Red pools at your shoes, staining the carpeted floors and the soles of your sneakers. Maybe just gas. Maybe now is not the time to scream. Kelly immediately shoves his hand over your mouth with a frantic look on his face before you can even muster a reaction. Your breathing is labored. Nausea already bubbles up from your stomach and near your throat. I'm keeping you alive, chat. Another scream, only it's from another part of the house. He slaps his own hand over his mouth, only he bites down hard to prevent himself from reacting. You'd love to say that you have amazing survival instincts, but you've never been subjected to a situation like this. Heavy footsteps trail up the stairs, painfully slow. No. No, please! It's the pleading and wailing of the friend you came to the party with. Your heart drops and your eyes burn. Tears roll down your cheeks when you hear the distant blood-curdling scream of your friend. And then silence. A sharp, involuntary, loud sob leaves your throat. Callie presses his hand deeper onto your skin, your cries muffled by his palm.
I know. We have to stay quiet.
He whispers, trying to calm you down, though it's clear by the sound of his voice that he's not in a good shape either.
Please try to stay quiet. Please, 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 please.
You know, this is not how I imagined things going down. I thought he was going to be the fucked up one. Callie quietly pleads with you, taking his hand off both your faces and stepping forward into your space. Your breathing doesn't slow. The silence outside the door doesn't help your nerves. Before long, the footsteps grow closer and closer, each stomp coinciding with the throbbing in your head. Unintentionally, you cling onto Callie, Not because you think he can do anything, but because you don't want to die alone. He holds on to you tightly, trying to keep the both of you as still as possible. Your only source of comfort is the small amount of warmth between you and the stranger trapped beside you. A phone timer rings through the air outside. No! It's gonna be like closet time. Oh no, bro. Oh, we're dead. Okay, good. Say sayonara, chat. Sayonara, space cowboy. Pair of feet stand in the light that spills from below you, just beyond the door. You can feel Callie shake around you, his face in the crook of your neck to hide his whimpers of fear. 7 minutes is up. Oh my god. Wow, that is an insane ending. Yeah, that's it. I actually think that's the best way you can do that with the O2A2 game jam. So this is a part of the O2A2 game jam. Thank you for the follow, by the way. This is a part of the O2A2 game jam. If you didn't notice, I've been playing a lot of games from it. Just I think there's been a lot of bangers. Basically, they're limited to 1,000 words, one background, one sprite, one voice actor if they so choose. You know, they're limited to one of these things for the whole visual novel, 1,000 words max. And I actually think that maybe this was probably the best way to do it. I think it's a little less than 1K words. That's fine, you're allowed to have less. And I think the developer said they made this in less than a day, I think. But wow, that was a great way to end it, honestly. Like, that is a really, really good way to end the game jam. To end it, just because it leaves you with only your imagination, right? All we have is what we think happened. Did the killer go inside the closet? We don't know. Maybe he just was thinking about it, you know? You know, he could have walked away. Maybe he ripped that shit open and he dealt with them like he dealt with the rest of the party, right? It's hard to say for sure, and it's, you know, it's one of the greatest fears that people can probably have, right? Is literally that. That was so good, so much suspense and tension at the end. Yeah, I honestly agree. Like, it was really good. It leaves so much to the imagination, and you know it was a bad ending. You know it was bad, man. It's quite honestly one of the scariest things. A mass shooter, I guess. We don't know if he was using a gun or if he was just like a serial killer. They didn't hear gunshots, but I imagine it was like a serial killer, basically, something along those lines. Whether it was like a mass shoot, like along the lines of like a mass shooter without a gun, you know, like someone just like killing everyone in their path. I think gun would have been mentioned. Yeah, I do think it was more you know, a knife or something like that, obviously, because it was just people screaming, and a knife would definitely do that pretty well in a party. Um, so yeah, could be like just somebody. They said they're like in college, right? They said they were like in college, so it could be like someone kind of like a mass shooter, you know, like somebody who's been bullied all their life, taking out all their anger at once. Or it could just be like a serial killer, you know, someone breaking in, killing all these kids, these teenagers, college kids, you know, just just gutting them all, you know. And honestly, either way, it still leads to death for the MC and Callie. Wow, I didn't really mess with the other options. I guess we can go back and check. We can make it bad. It fits you.
Thanks. I don't usually get that.
Oh, okay, maybe that's a good thing. He shifts around awkwardly. Okay. Enter your name. Peanuts. Okay. I've never gotten that before.
Is that a bad thing?
I don't know. Depends on you.
It's a good thing.
It's a good thing. Great, it just got a lot more whole awkward now that greetings were exchanged. I'm offended. Well, that's a jab at your self-esteem.
Why are you saying like that?
No reason, it's just cramped in here. He's interesting.
It's all good. You don't have to lie. I thought starting college this fall would mellow him out or something.
It's mostly the same. That doesn't sound like fun. He presses his ear on the door. Okay. Let me scream? He immediately shoves his hand to shuffle to... Okay. So no matter what you just... it just stops. It's pretty much the same thing. You could just be a bit of an asshole. You could just be a bit of a unagreeable butt. But yeah, I think it was a really good use of the O2A2 game jam. I do think there's things you can do. Like, I've seen a few of the O2A2 game jams really play with the theme, but I like that this one, the story is what resonated really well with the game jam limitation, right? Think of it like this, there's like a Reddit. I don't use Reddit. I'm not a big fan of Reddit, but there's this Reddit that I think I've seen a few excerpts from. It's called Two Sentence Horror, and I feel like that is what made me think of this the most, is Two Sentence Horror. Usually these are like little snippets of something not that scary leading into something like super chilling of a statement, right? So two sentence horror would be something like, two sentence horror was like, oh, I left something in the car, I'll be right back. And then the second sentence would be like, why is there someone in my car? You know, like something like that. Or I didn't leave the door open. Why is the door open to my car? Stuff like that. Or like or like it'll be like a little two sentence horror like, "Oh son, monsters don't exist. You don't have to be afraid." And then the second sentence would be like, "But dad, it's right there behind you." And then like something like that, you know? So these are like, it kind of reminds me a lot of that, where it's kind of like, it kind of leaves you with the horror, you know, the knowing of that they're probably gonna die. I'm in Turkey with my friend, so I can't enter your streams right now. She goes to sleep at 1 a.m., so I have to sleep early as well. I miss streams. You should go to bed, bro. You should go to bed. It's right behind you, isn't it? Yeah, stuff like that. So I kind of really like that. Like, you know something bad is gonna happen, but it cuts itself off. And it just leaves it to your imagination. Kind of fits really, really well, right? It kind of fits really, really well with the game jam of O2A2 being the one sprite, the one background, the 1,000 word limitation. It fits really well with it. So rather than trying to push the limits to the extreme, like other game developers do, which I think is amazing. Don't get me wrong, I still think that's my favorite way to do it. This was a really, really great way of incorporating that limitation perfectly, I think. Like, really perfectly encapsulating what it means to make such a short visual novel. So good job to the dev. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. Clock that like button and subscribe if you're new here. It helps me out a lot. We're going to keep playing a bunch of games. New video on the channel every day, okay? I know these have been short visual novels that we've been playing lately. It's just the theme of the jam. It's just in, like, the theme of the jam. They're just short games. But I think they're all worth to have their own video, honestly. I think they've been really, really great. And with that, I'm clocking out. So thank you so much for watching one final time, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.